team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawgz, and we back to it. You know how we do it. Another day, another Larry Bird reaction video, man. Shout out to the Bird gang. It's been a while. It's been about a week. You know, I had a trip to Cabo. I went out there to, get my hair right. It was my girlfriend's birthday, so we went out there. I took a little trip, but I'm back now, man. I'm back with the Larry Bird reaction videos, and I think this one is gonna be pretty cool too. Cause a lot of people was kind of talking about me. The Bird gang ain't really like, a couple times where I was saying that, Larry Bird wasn't athletic. And I wasn't never really saying that he wasn't athletic, but I was saying that he's more athletic than I thought. Which I guess you can kind of say that that's basically saying he's not that athletic, but he's definitely more athletic than I thought. So somebody suggested this video and was like, hey, you should react to Larry Bird athleticism video. So I'm like, hey, send it through. So this is what this video is. It's called Larry Bird Athleticism. I think a lot of people think that, athleticism is just, jumping high in the air and that's it. Like, it's a lot more, to being athletic. Like, being able to, the way you, move on the court, the quick hands, it's a lot of stuff you can really, put into the category of being athletic. So I guess that's probably what this video is gonna show about Larry Bird. So we're gonna get into this video, man, but before we get into the video, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every single subscriber. I appreciate the new subscribers, I appreciate the old subscribers, and I appreciate the people that's about to subscribe right now. But let's get into this video, man. We got Larry Bird's athleticism. Let's get it. Some people think or just say that Larry Bird was not athletic, man, before injuries got to him in his final years. That's really not the case. Yes, he was never blessed with great athleticism, especially when compared to the greatest NBA athletes, but he was not a below average athlete. Also, a player doesn't become an NBA pro player while being non-athletic or close. Facts. I think it's just levels to athleticism. Like, you obviously can't put Larry Bird in the Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, LeBron James category, but he's way more athletic than a lot of other guys. Like, you just put him on the on the street with some random average Joes, he'd run them through the wall. He'd do anything that they can't do. So that's where you can kind of see that is levels to having athleticism. He obviously has some type of athleticism. Let's look at the different aspects of athleticism while watching some highlights. Remember, we're looking at a player who's 6'9", 220 pounds. See, that's big too. Leaping ability. Hey, okay, Larry Bird. Okay, Bird.
Hey, the defense is extreme. They are really working. Oh, boy.
Hey. Okay. Okay, Bird.
And he got fouled. This is a honey. Watch it.
Okay, Bird.
Between Gerald and Bird here. He brings it up. Over Caldwell.
Over Caldwell Jones. Vertical leap is 28 inches. Yeah, that's not that good. Same as Karl Malone's.
Themselves and what they want to do.
It's like you 6'9". You 6'9", like you don't have to have that much of leaping ability.
Perfect pass right here. He would have put it in.
Okay. Yeah, I would say he has average athleticism. Like, it's not below average, it's not poor, but it's not above average, it's not good, it's not great. Oh my God. That might be a little bit above average.
Bird wanted to pass into Parrish.
That's just skill to me right there. There's a difference to me between athleticism and skill. Like, his skill is unmatched.
He had a mind that was like a camera. He had the best hand-eye coordination, maybe, of anybody that ever played basketball. 3 consecutive years. Good read by Van Dyke. Makes a mistake, keeping it over.
That's from Bob Knight. That's from the dude that be throwing chairs at players, doing all type of crazy stuff. Like, he's done. Bob Knight is not the person that be talking like good about players often. So the fact that he said that Larry Bird might have the best hand-eye coordination of any player of all time, that says a lot, bro.
Over his head, Bird strips it away, hits the deck going for it. Now look at the court vision he has in the sense.
Crazy.
to get the ball to McHale.
That's athleticism, to be able to fall, and while you're falling, you know, still be able to see a man and get it to him. That's athleticism. Even that right there, Robert Parrish, like that's definitely athleticism. That's skill right there.
Larry Bird.
That's athleticism, like having those,
Spins around. Yes, sir.
having those quick, like, you know, quick twitch muscles. Like, I don't really even know how to explain it. I feel like if you play basketball or you know basketball, then you know you can see when somebody's athleticism is like crazy without them like jumping super high. It's just like the way they get to different spots on the court is just effortlessly, like, is that, and I see that in Larry Bird. You know, just from watching all these reaction videos, I see the athleticism other than him just jumping from one point to one, you know, from A to B.
Knew he was beat. You can't overplay Larry Bird. That's Dr. J trying
You can't be non-athletic and scoring 30 on some of the best athletes in the world. Like that doesn't happen.
Along the baseline, Dr. J knows he's beaten as soon as Bird has intelligence.
To do that on Dr. J,
opening,
you have to have some type of athleticism.
Johnson for the Celtics. If they can keep up this tempo, Atlanta.
Oh my God! Is that Dominique?
Dominique fell down. That left Bird.
Is that Dominique?
And 2 years ago, 1980. Larry Bird.
Quick, that's them quick twitch muscles I'm talking about right there.
Any passion at all.
Hey, that's skill. That's just skill. That's just skill and good touch.
Playing hard. That's my fault. So look up into the
He get dunked on. He's showing the athleticism. I'm pretty sure a lot of this is.
Comes the other way.
I could be wrong. Oh shit! I don't know what just happened right there. Like he just ran that dude over, but I could be wrong. But let me know if is most of these plays before, you know, the back injury. I would assume so, because like obviously his athleticism went down once the back started messing up, but his skill probably went up. You know, he probably developed more, you know, of a well-rounded skill game once his back started messing up. But I'm assuming that a lot of this stuff is, you know, before the back started hurting. He just ran that boy over. And he didn't want to help him up. Why you didn't want Larry Bird to help you up, bro? Larry Bird gonna give you 50. Larry Bird gonna give you 50, you start acting crazy. Oh my God.
Holy Toledo.
Holy Toledo. Shout out to Toledo. That's it is besides the point, but you know that Holy Toledo quote is always sit well with me because I'm from Toledo, Ohio. And I don't know can somebody give me some information on that? Where did the Holy Toledo phrase come from? Did it come from my city, Toledo, Ohio? Or did it come from Toledo, Spain? Because I know it's two different cities called Toledo, but I'm gonna just say we take credit for that. And y'all talking about Toledo, Ohio, when people say Holy Toledo.
Goes to Bird. He's open.
Okay, Larry. Okay, Larry.
A little different.
Give me that.
Here in Boston. Look at this. Another incredible performance again. He makes up his mind he needs to do.
That's hang time. I mean, is that? I think that's a little bit more skill than athleticism.
Yet still, watch.
Yeah, that's the skill right there. Because he didn't get up that high. He just, you know, he's just a great basketball player, man. And quickness and arm
Has he
strength.
played all that much, Keith? What's been the story? He played quite a bit at first. Larry Bird makes a beautiful steal.
You see the takeoff? You see the takeoff and the easy dunk. That's athleticism, man. Oh my God.
Bird for two. Bird gets the rebound.
Great pass. Great pass. Great pass. Okay, Robert Parrish. I think I'm gonna do a reaction video on Robert Parrish. Oh my God, great defense. Great defense and Bird running. Write in the comments right now if you think I should do a reaction video to Robert Parrish. Let me know. Dream Team. Go check out my Dream Team video too. Speed and mobility. Okay, steal. Throw it in, throw it out, get it back. Dunk something. Hey! Dunk something. We out. We out, Bird. We out. We out. Ooh, good pass. Get it back. Get it back. Finish with the left. Oh, he missed. He was moving too fast.
Looking for offensive position. Watkins too late getting there. There's a beautiful soft touch inside.
Moving without the ball. Make sure you move without the ball, kids. Hey! Shoot, even old heads. Y'all playing that Rick League, make sure y'all move without the ball. Hey, Bird, with the finish, that's athleticism. That's athleticism. That was a tough finish.
He was just very smart, and he was tough enough to hang in the game and grind you out and grind you down.
One of the most iconic plays ever.
You just didn't know where, how, and when.
On the shot clock. 4-point lead for Boston.
Good D. Good D. Go get it, Bird. Go get it, Bird. Go save it, Bird. Ah, good hustle. I know you just killed yourself. You low-key just committed suicide. That hurts. That hurt. I know that hurt. But that's good for your team, man. Your team is going to respect that.
Larry Bird would be up top, running around the gym, upstairs.
Different.
I used to come into the old Boston Garden about 3:30 in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game, and you'd eventually start to hear the pounding of a ball. There was a single basketball hitting the court. And there was Larry out there by himself shooting.
Bird wasn't great by accident, you know. I mean, I'm specifically talking about Larry Bird because it's a Larry Bird video, but all of the great players, they weren't great by accident. They put the work in. Like they said, Larry Bird, game was at 7, he was in there at 3:30. He was in there before everybody. Like he made it no other option that he was going to be one of the great, and that's why 30 years later, somebody like me, you know, that's 29 years old, is reacting to his videos because he put the work in. He made himself that great that it was undeniable talent.
Plagued by a bad back and other injuries, Bird missed 142 games in his final 4 seasons.
The lengths that this man went through. He dives on the floor for a loose ball, bangs
I
his
hate
head,
watching
has a
that
concussion.
video.
He's sitting in the locker room with the team physician, Arnie Scheller. And Arnie said, you know, Larry, you've done all you could. It's been a great run. You know, you're not going back out there. And Larry said, no, you're right, Arnie. I'm done. And then he looked at Arnie and waited till Arnie's attention was gone for a moment. And he got up, he went back out. Of course, they won the game.
I hear a different story on that every time.
Takes it in traffic and gets hammered. That's kind of a play Larry Bird is. I mean, he really got hammered by...
So how y'all feel about Lambeer? Whenever I see him in one of these reaction videos, I always stop and I always ask y'all, where does he rank, you know, in top hated players of all time? Pretty much everybody say he's number 1. But, you know, I want to hear from y'all. I'm sure this is gonna be a whole new, you know, group of people that's watching this video that's never watched my videos before. So where does Bill Lambeer rank? Where do y'all think he ranked, you know, the top hated players of all time?
2 guys.
I'm sure he's top 5 in everybody's
list.
list.
Walked away. That's what he wanted, was the foul. It made him foul them.
He actually was showing some good sportsmanship on that one, though, but I feel like it had to be something behind it.
Lambeer, very quick to say. You know, it's all part of the game, Larry.
Yeah, there got to be something behind it. I ain't never seen Lambeer. He got 41-9. He better be nice to him.
In a way that very few people can do. There'd be days he could come in the office and he couldn't stand up straight.
But even after 2 ruptured Achilles tendons and surgery on his back in 1991, Bird kept going to work.
You gotta go to work. You gotta go to work.
Kept going
to work. It was
a
situation that he was seeing almost daily. He had lost the structural stability in his spine. So it would slip into abnormal positions to try and lock itself to get an artificial stability. That's like getting your finger stuck in the door and somebody's still pushing on the door.
Yes, Bird never had anything close to top-notch athleticism, but he's also underrated when it comes to that. But old days, he wasn't close enough. He didn't really do much at all because he had all the skill and intangibles in the world. Yeah, I think I would rank him as far as athleticism as having above average athleticism, for sure. For sure, he had above average. Like I wouldn't put him with good athleticism. I wouldn't put him with great athleticism. But there's no way that he was able to score that well on the top athletes and not have, you know, a pretty, you know, good size of athleticism. But let me know what y'all think about that, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You know, I appreciate every single person that's watched this video. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all want to see more videos like that. Turn your post notifications on so you know you can be notified when I post. And write something in the comments. Write your favorite Larry Bird moment in the comments. I want to see him. I want to see from the Bird gang. I want to see from anybody that's just just catching on to Larry Bird like I am. You know, I want to see what y'all favorite Larry Bird moments is. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all soon. We out.
Thank you.